welcome back, thank you for joining me, and this is our beautiful village. It's still here. Got a few suggestions from people as well, which I find quite interesting, so let's check them out. Someone said, why are we feeding our horses wheat, when they can just be eating the free hay we collect? And we have been a little bit short of wheat anyway, so we'll try that out. Put it down to 0 and just up the water a bit to 1,000. I'm just going to do that everywhere to give greater resilience to when we don't have workers. So 1,000 water, 1,000 water, and let's take away the wheat and save ourselves a bit of wheat. There we go. Labourers are kicking in. Whoa, look at them all jumping in there to supply the water. And let's play the game. And someone else was saying, why don't we just up our limit in the pigsties to 20 from 15? So we'll do that. And thinking about it, we're generally focusing on potatoes, aren't we? Let's up the amount of potatoes at the pigsties to 500 for no particular reason. It looks like we've got the water set at 1,000 anyway. Let's up this limit to 20 and... yeah, see, we're not very consistent, so we'll do potato at 500 and we'll do water at 1,000. Okay, and then we've got 2 pigsties down here where we can zoom in. Let's get a good angle. This way. Yeah, that's a nice angle. Going close while we're servicing our pigsties. Upping the limit. And we're doing, let's not do wheat at the pigsties because that has always been in short supply, but I'm happy with that. 1,000 water, 500 potatoes, and we've got a crop in reserve as buckwheat in case somehow we just run out of potatoes one day. Well, let's give you another worker. Should we just go full workers on pigs, or just 2 workers each? 2 workers each will do, but we'll get that up to full very shortly. It's got 429 people. Right, what's this trader offering? They're offering textiles, hemp, live chicken, and they're demanding buckwheat, dried fish, lime and sunflower. We don't really have anything we want to sell. I mean, we could take on textiles. We've got the money, so 2,000 textiles for 400 and 2,000 hemp for 160. Why not? Got the money. And if you have a look, this is the first year where we've got a huge amount going on in our farms. We've got 1, 2 of our big farms, 3, 4, 5, 6 farms active, where at any one point we'll have 1 or 2 farms that are fallow. So it doesn't really matter when these 2 go offline now, because we've got these 4 to take over. And then they'll just be running all the rest of the time. Now, something they're a bit short on cash. Should we give people a bit more money? Let's take away... no, we need to give more wages, don't we? More wages and less cost. There we go. That's done it. We care about you. Oh, and there's something else. Our granaries have got unlimited amounts in them. So if we just put maybe some of these at 1,000 for now and just see how that goes. Just put all these at 1,000 instead of 9 million or whatever it is. That was 10,000. 1,000. Delete all those numbers. This is milk. And 1,000. And actually, if we tick the take from other granaries box, it means that that granary can take from these granaries down here. 1, 2. And these have unlimited amounts as well. So let's just put this granary on 1,000 as well, or should we? Because look, we've got 7,000 potatoes and 1,000 milk, 2,000 chicken, 4,000 buckwheat. Yeah, we don't need all that down here. We'll just put all the granaries on 1,000 for now and just see what happens. And the other granary can take from this one, which it looks like it is, because the buckwheat's going down. Just putting all the limits on 1,000 because we don't want to suck all the resources just into one granary. Just delete all those numbers and put in 1,000. Then this says our second granary will go for 1,000. We can always tweak these numbers, but But I think granaries are more, in my mind, for food distribution. They don't need to hold everything, because we can still store a lot in the farms. We're not storing much there. Just wondering if I should increase the limits on water and hay. In the other animal places it tells you how long your supplies are going to last, but it doesn't tell you in the farm, does it? Maybe we should have, let's do 1,000 water and 500 hay. I wonder if that's a good idea. Though we haven't had any problems yet, have we? But we can build in resilience. Make sure we're prepared for the worst. We go sucking in loads of labourers just to do the water supply. So let's not do that to everything at once. And there'll be probably quite a few labourers being sucked in by this granary. Although if we put limits, yeah, we're good. We put a limit on of 1 labourer. So look, there we go. They're bringing in all sorts now. They didn't have much at all before, but now they're able to take from other granaries. Then that's working. And I wonder if we should do the same to these. So ultimately we might need another granary up here. In fact, that's a good idea. Let's do that. Let's take from other granaries. Can keep you with just 1 worker, because it looks like people can shift quite a lot of stuff. Oh, and I just want to say, by the way, when I bought in like 2,000 nails from someone, from a trader, and it really, I don't know, it kind of jet fueled our building, didn't it? We've raced through building stuff, and so that is the genuine kind of like bottleneck, isn't it? Where if you don't have enough nails, that's the thing that holds everything up. So let's do another smithy in our new village up here, and just put them on making nails. Put you right next door so you look nice. And I've got a wagon shed here being built. What was the other thing? Granary, wasn't it? Let's build a granary up here for our market that we'll have. Let's put you here near the car park. Oh, I can't quite get it in the right. Oh, that'll do. It's not quite straight. But we're creating a lovely little square here. Oh, we've got a trader. Let's see what you're asking. Look, we're going to be harvesting very soon. Oh, look, we are harvesting, and we've got full labourers there. Full labourers there. In our first 2 farms, tick. Oh, you haven't got many people. Let's increase your workers. You've got full labourers. You've got nearly full labourers. And then what are these farms doing down here? Because these are furthest away from all of the resources. You've got no labourers, but you're fallow. You've got full labourers. And you've got loads of labourers. Oh, that's incredible. Oh, I'm very, very happy. We're going to have an incredible harvest. Right, let's see what this trader's after. Oh, look at this. So you're offering coal, buckwheat, horses. Iron we'll take 2,000 of for 240. We may as well just take 2,000 buckwheat for 200 because it's so cheap. Charcoal we really don't need, and we don't need the animals. Oh, and you've gone. Never mind. Didn't think he'd go so quickly. Could have sold him some stuff, so let's right that wrong and send out a trader back to you, and then to our other neighbours, and let's do a big trade. There'll be key times where you can do a trade and they want stuff, like I think when they've got a glut of stuff they don't want it, like maybe around harvest time they're not really going to be requesting like crops and stuff, but near the end of winter they might, so it could be interesting to you know, decide when you're going to do trades. Got another trader come in from what we've sent. They're after sallow, but offering pig, iron and horses. Take more iron, 2,000 at 240. Wait for the next trader. Someone's stuck in the field. So this is odd. There's people stuck in the fields, not doing anything. Oh god. What's happening? So there's 47 open vacancies. Vacancies are not fluctuating. There's still some people moving, but some people are frozen. What is happening here? Is that someone? Someone frozen over here. These two people are frozen. Interesting. So it looks like something's totally crashed in the game. Oh, a pig has died of starvation. And look at all these people complaining about not enough food variety, but they've got plenty of money. Plenty of money. They haven't, but these guys... 196. People are totally frozen. Looks like the game is a bust. Look, all of these people are frozen. This person... So it's mainly the fields, but this person is frozen. Look, we're on full speed. We're in October and the years are ticking on. But the game... People in the game have just frozen. So it looks like we're a bit of a bust for this episode. Might have to see about sending the saved game to the developer and seeing what happens, but I think we basically got to a point where that was quite something. We were pretty much almost on full employment, and we were building very quickly, and then the plan was to build another 2 blocks here, have these 2 blocks as a village square where we're building up an infrastructure, and 2 more blocks here, and then maybe even just have the blocks going another layer all the way along, and then that would give us room for maybe a farm around here, another farm, maybe. But we've got everyone frozen. Looks like deliveries are not happening. Animals are dying because obviously they're eating all the food, but no one's giving them anything. Look, everyone's frozen in time. Oh, there's a cockerel there. What are you doing? Have you just been frozen by aliens or something? Some sort of apocalypse happening. People have stood still. Got 43 vacancies. No one's going to the market because they're frozen in the fields and in their wagons. Some people... Look, someone's frozen just outside the church. What's your name? Looks like the game is a bust. Frozen wagon. So God only knows what's happened here. I've got no idea what will have triggered it. But I'll feed this back to the developer and see what he has to say. See if there's any way he can fix this. So for now, not really sure what we can do. I can have a look at a previous save game and see if that can be played through to get to a workable point, or we can wait for the developer to come back to us and see if he can fix it.